because obviously
it's a bit confusing.
you're now a bit of a face that everybody's known, obviously from Big Brother days and things like that.
Yeah.
But also because of other things you're doing, what with the fashion stuff. So why are you here today? What is you here to tell me about?
Smoking, and I hopefully encourage other people to stop, because it's the way forward.
So tell me, what about you? You didn't used to smoke at all.
No, I didn't used to smoke. I mean, I'd tried 1 or 2 cigarettes when I was at school, as you do. It was never really for me. Didn't smoke, I was quite healthy, clean living, and then I went into the Big Brother house and was under immense stress and pressure and immense boredom, and decided to take up smoking.
Can you remember that actual first cigarette?
I think it was immediately as soon as I got in there, because I went in there, you were allowed to go in there with 200 cigarettes. And even though I didn't smoke, I went in there with them, like, give them out, make friends, whatever, use them for swapping for things, whatever. So, but I ended up smoking all of them. It was just immense pressure, and as soon as I got in there, I was like puffing away, I think.
So why did you take them in the first place? Because obviously if you're not smoking, did you just think, I'm going to use them to trade?
That wasn't my first thought. My first thought was, well, everyone's going to be on rations sooner or later. I may as well take in the cigarettes and make friends with people, and give them cigarettes. Why not? Because they couldn't bring in any more, and it would have to come off our shopping budget. So it just made sense to me to bring them in. Why not?
It's very forward thinking. And it didn't worry you that you thought, okay, I'm taking these cigarettes in, I don't smoke, but maybe I might be tempted now?
No, not for a second. I hated cigarettes, I hated smoking, I hated everything about it. Not for a second did I think that I'd be smoking them, no.
Okay, so you had your first cigarette, and then what, do you find you were just having one every hour, every 2 hours? What was happening?
Like one every couple of hours, or I'd go for a little chat with someone, and the thing would be it became a habit. After a while, it became habit. So it was just constantly, really. And to the point where we had to then get roll-ups and smoke roll-ups and ration out the tobacco for days.
And were you actually conscious of the fact that you were getting addicted?
I think I thought at the time, you know what, this is it's just going to see me through Big Brother, I'll be fine when I get out, I'll stop smoking.
But you didn't?
No.
So what did you end up coming out of Big Brother smoking? I mean, 20 a day?
No, it was never that bad. It was only when I was stressed, maybe 10 a day, so it's still quite bad. Mm-hmm. And then whenever I was under stress or pressure, it was even more, one after the other.
And did your family notice?
Yeah, my nan and my dad noticed, and they were like really upset. They were like, what are you doing smoking? Why did you start smoking? But it became a habit then, I couldn't control it.
So was there anybody else in the family smoking, or was it just you?
My dad smoked, and he smokes quite a lot, but he was the only one.
So when did you consciously say, right, okay, this is it now, I've got to stop? What was the turning point?
I did it for Just Giving.
Right.
So I was sponsored to stop smoking, and I stopped smoking. I was caught short a few times, like it worked for a few months, but then any time I was under immense pressure, I was like, oh, what can I do? I need some kind of, fag. And that was the way I dealt with my pressure. I was then hypnotised, and that actually worked for me.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it really did. It worked for months, in fact, but then I broke my hand, and then that was even a more load of stress and pressure. So I started smoking again, but then I kind of got it back under control, used the techniques that I learnt in hypnotism, and then it's like, a few times I might have had one here or one there, but I'm not, that's it, it's finished now.
So how long have you been, let's use the drug phrase, clean from smoking?
I don't know if I've ever been clean. I'm clean, but I have real problems when I'm really stressed. That's when I want a cigarette, but I suppose the last 6 months have been good.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
So not one cigarette in the last 6 months?
Oh well.
Oh come on, tell me, I'd love to see if there's a photo out there somewhere.
Maybe one here or there, but it has literally been, I've picked up a cigarette and pulled on it and gone, oh my god, that's disgusting, and thrown it away, so.
That's great.
Yeah,
so
thank you.
To those people, because obviously there's two camps of people, those who want to give up smoking and those who don't, and obviously we're looking at those who want to give up smoking. What would you say is the best tips that you could give to those trying to give up? Because there's so many things on the market, don't get me wrong, there's so many different ways, everybody's advertising a different way, patches and things like that.
Yeah.
What would you recommend?
I don't know about patches and other gimmicks like that. I mean, they're not gimmicks, they actually do work. For me, it was mind over matter and hypnotherapy. But just, you have to want to, and just total perseverance. Try everything that they've got going, because they are tried and tested. They've worked for some people, well, millions of people. So just give everything a try, and, you know, don't give up. And I think it's easier now than it's ever been to give up, because when you're in a social environment drinking, that's the time when most people who are trying to give up have difficulty in saying no. But you can't have a cigarette now. You can't go to a bar, have a drink and have a cigarette. You have to go outside and it's freezing cold. This is the best time to give up, you know. So give it your best shot.
Okay, why should people give up? Besides the obvious, but in all seriousness, drinking. Even if you drink, you can still, you know, have problems in life. Driving a car, you can have a crash and things can happen. Why specifically smoking? Why is everybody on this about smoking all the time?
Because it's so unhealthy. It's so against anything natural that's good for your body. Like, you know, you weren't born with the ability to know how to smoke. It's not natural. It's not good process to put your body through, and there's so many chemicals, and it's unattractive. It doesn't look good, and so it's not cool. Most importantly, cool. Yeah, it's not cool.
So the benefits of giving up?
You look better, you feel better, you smell better, and you kiss better because you don't have a smelly breath.
That's important.
Yeah,
that's very important. Okay, so you're going out spreading this message.
Yes,
I believe there's a no smoking day coming up very soon.
Yes, on Wednesday the 12th.
I almost had you on that.
I got loads of dates to remember, but that one is important.
And are you doing any activities on that day to support it?
I should be, yeah. Watch this space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aisleyne, thank you very much indeed.
That's all right, no problem.